Are you unsure whether to use Performance Max or Standard Shopping for your campaigns? Let's break down how they differ and which one will give you the best results. But keep in mind, neither Performance Max nor Standard Shopping is necessarily better than the other one. It all depends on your business needs and goals. Just think about the campaign types as tools, and what matters most is choosing the right one for your business to get the best results. Ready? Let's go. Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Timo and I've got clicks in mind. Today we're comparing Performance Max and Standard Shopping campaigns in Google Ads. Because I know when it comes to running shopping ads, there's a lot of confusion right now, as Google is pushing you as a user more and more to use Performance Max campaigns. But they are just not always better than standard shopping campaigns, even though Google makes it look like it. So by the end of this video, you should have a good understanding about how the campaign types work and which one might fit your business goals better. Let's start with the definitions. What is a standard shopping campaign? A standard shopping campaign is the classic campaign type when it comes to promoting e-commerce products in shopping ads. So with standard shopping, your product ads show on the Google Shopping tab, in the Google search results, and on partner sites. You can manually set the bids and have direct control over the audience, which products are advertised, and how your budget is spent. How it works? Your ads are automatically generated based on the product feed in your Google Merchant Center account. And in this case, you are not selecting keywords. Instead, Google is matching your product listings based on the product feed with relevant search queries on Google. In terms of structure, you have the usual hierarchy of campaign and ad group. And there, normally you would structure the ad groups around certain product groups. For example, categories. That helps you to granularly manage your campaign and even set manual bids on ad group or even on product level. As you heard with shopping campaigns, you can't set your targeting keywords, but you can still set your negative keywords here. So you have still full control over which searches can trigger your ads. For standard shopping, you can also use audiences for targeting. So for example, choose which audience segment you want to target or you want to exclude. And of course, that's also true for remarketing. For the bidding strategies, you can choose between manual CPC, maximize clicks, and target ROAS. So you have manual bidding and smart bidding. So quick conclusion, standard shopping is ideal if you want to run shopping ads and still have full control over your targeting, your bids, and budget allocation. Now let's move on to Performance Max, Google's next-gen campaign designed for automation and optimization with machine learning. Performance Max allows you to run ads across the entire Google network with just one campaign. So shopping, search, display, YouTube, discover, Gmail, and more. And Google's AI automatically optimizes your campaign based on your campaign objective. How it works? In this case, you also provide your product feed, so you link your Merchant Center account with the campaign, but you additionally add headlines, descriptions, long headlines, images, and videos. And Google automatically combines them and creates the ads for the different networks. So this is similar like responsive search or responsive display ads, but for the entire Google network. Then the system analyzes user signals like conversion data and automatically adjusts the bids, the placements, the targeting, and so on. For Performance Max campaigns, the regular structure of campaign, ad group, and ad does not apply. Instead, Performance Max campaigns have asset groups. For every asset group, you can control the products to promote and add relevant assets. And then there are audience signals where you can give the algorithm hints about your ideal audience segment. There you can also add search themes, which might look a little bit like keywords, but they don't work like them. In fact, for Performance Max, you don't have any control over the keywords. And you also can't control the negative keyword. So Google decides just where to show your ads based on the product feed, user signals, and so on. As you might have thought, for such an automated campaign, you can't choose manual bidding strategies. You can choose between maximize conversion value or maximize conversions with a target ROAS or target CPA. In most cases for e-commerce, we choose maximize conversion value or a target ROAS. Performance Max also uses your audience data and remarkets on its own. So basically, it works like an entire funnel on its own, from prospecting to capturing demand to remarketing. But with that, You also don't have control over where Performance Max is spending your budget. Meaning Google decides where to allocate your budget across the Google ecosystem. And quick side note, Performance Max campaigns are the successors of smart shopping campaigns. And did you know that you could set up a Performance Max campaign to run kind of like a smart shopping campaign with just the product feed? If you're interested on how to do this, check out my post in the description. So, and now let's look at the comparison. First of all, network reach. Standard shopping, only shopping ads, Performance Max, every ad which is possible in Google Ads. But most of the time with the product feed, Performance Max campaign also focus mainly on shopping ads by like 80%. But of course, Performance Max also runs search ads, display ads, YouTube ads, and so on. When it comes to bidding, both campaign types can use smart bidding, but only standard shopping can use manual bidding. So it gives you more control over your CPC and your bid. When it comes to targeting, with Performance Max campaigns, you can really just control the location and the ad schedule. Everything else will be decided by Google. While with standard shopping campaigns, you can control the audiences and set negative keywords. And of course, you also have location targeting. And then there's also a difference when it comes to the administrative effort. With Performance Max campaigns, the most important things are being taken care of. With standard shopping, you might have more effort when optimizing the campaign. It's also important to keep in mind that Performance Max is usually not a great tool when it comes to obtaining new customers, because it gives you little control and aims to get the best performance possible. With the audience control in standard shopping, it is usually easier to target new customers and colder audiences. Now let's do a recap of the pros and cons of the campaign types. With Performance Max, you get a wide reach, ads are shown across the entire Google network, you benefit from AI power, which should get even better over time. You have the full funnel coverage, so it automatically optimizes for all stages of the customer journey. You have less manual work and a high priority for the campaign. But it also comes with a lot of cons. You have less control, you can't control individual bids, search terms, placements, audiences, and so on. You have low transparency, it's not easy to know what your Performance Max campaign is doing. You have a learning period and it might take time until the campaign really gets going. And it requires a lot of high quality data to work properly, so really look into your conversion tracking here. With standard shopping, you get the full control, full transparency, the focus on shopping ads mainly, so you know where your budget is spent. And it also works better with small budgets as you can control your bids individually. Also, it works better for new accounts because you don't require to have a lot of conversion data already in your account. On the other hand, the full control also comes with more manual work and maybe not the benefits of AI. And then, of course, also the limited reach and not the full funnel coverage, but the main focus on the shopping ads. So, and now let's look on how to choose the right campaign type for you. Ask the following questions. Do you have a Google Ads account with lots of conversion data and also know which products are selling? In this case, Performance Max might be just great for you. If not, I would recommend using standard shopping first. You will learn which products are selling and gathering this conversion data. And then you can test Performance Max on those products which sell, because Performance Max might even optimize those sales. Do you want full transparency and control over your funnel? If yes, it might be a better idea to choose a campaign structure with more manual campaign types. So have a search campaign and shopping campaign, then remarketing campaigns, and maybe even a prospecting campaign on YouTube. And definitely test Performance Max if you don't care about control and just want the best results. How much time do you have for Google Ads management? If this is a question, maybe Performance Max with all the automation is the best choice for you, because for shopping campaigns, it definitely takes some performance optimizations to really get the best out of it. As with many things in Google Ads, there's no right or wrong, but you just have to test it for yourself. And luckily, you can just run a Google Ads experiment to compare Performance Max with standard shopping. This way, you'll just have the data to make the right decision in the end. And here, please make sure that both have the same setting when it comes to targeting brand terms. What's important for me is that you don't just make a choice for one campaign type and stick with it forever. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a choice between Performance Max and standard shopping, but you can in fact use both. They can even supplement each other very well if you set it up the right way. So for example, you might have a general shopping campaign and a Performance Max campaign for your best sellers, or you have a shopping campaign which targets your brand terms and a Performance Max campaign which doesn't, or you have a main Performance Max campaign and a low priority catch-all shopping campaign to scoop up the rest of the traffic. Those are just a few strategies, but you can of course have both in your marketing mix. You just have to understand how they work. Also, I'm curious, what are your experiences with Performance Max and standard shopping? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel for more Google Ads tips. And if you're still unsure which campaign type to use, just leave a comment and I will be happy to help you. See you in my next video. Until then, work smart with clicks in mind.